This is Terrence Andre Banks with Information Age Financial Solutions coming to you about middle class income and the economy itself. And if you make over $50,000, you're moving to the top echelons of our economy. I came across this article from howmuch.net. America's middle class is vanishing. Nearly half of workers earn less than $30,000 a year. Of course, the title was striking to me. I wanted to dive right in. I'm going to put a link inside the description. But we're living in different times. The U.S. economy is booming. Republicans think President Trump deserves much of the credit for cutting business and individual tax rates combined with a deregulation agenda. And Democrats believe former President Obama rightfully deserves ownership for America's recovery. Regardless of who gets the credit, our newest visualization of net compensation levels for American workers demonstrates that the economy is indeed delivering, but not for as many people as the headlines would have you believe. How much America is making wages? Distribution of wage earners by level of net compensation. Look at these. Again, visualization is always best to see. 0 to 30%, $0 to $30,000. Look at the large chunk of this in that particular range. 6.74%, 5K, 5K to 10K, less than 5K, 10K to 15K. And then these other small chunks here, 1.2% of the population, 1%, 35,000 to 40,000 K, 30,000 to 35K, 40 to 45K. It breaks it down to every income bracket in the chart here. This is based on the Social Security Administration tracks net income numbers after taxes through the average wage index, AWI. We broke the AWI into three-part hierarchy from 5K increments. I got the links here. You got to click on this so you can get this. Is coming from the Social Security Administration. Hierarchy 5K increments, letting you easily see the reality of income inequality in the United States. Astonishingly, 13% of workers makes less than 5K. 13% of the United States population makes less than 5K. And nearly half, or 48%, take home $31,561 or less in net compensation. The dark red on our visual. Look at this here. Wow. If your mind isn't spinning yet, consider the fact that these numbers are all after a multi-year economic recovery. The U.S. is allegedly all at or near full employment, but wages are barely growing, meaning these numbers are probably the best case scenario. Imagine what a recession would do to workers' paychecks. This is astonishing here because, again, this is coming from the Social Security Administration. They did a visualization based on the numbers that they provided. So data doesn't lie. There's one important caveat to keep in mind when thinking about our data set. The SASA number includes any wage earners whatsoever, even part-time workers like students and teenagers. If the worker reports his or her income to the IRS on a W-2 form, he or she is included in these states. This drags down the aggregate wage numbers for full-time working adults, which reached 61,372 for households last year. All that being said, the picture is still depressing. 1.4% of workers make between 250K to 50 million, and another 8.2% bring home between 100K to 250,000. Remember, these numbers reflect individual earners, meaning they don't take into account household earnings. We mention this only because wealthy people tend to get married at higher rates than poor people. In other words, wage earners at the top of the income ladder are probably much wealthier than even the numbers would suggest, since their spouses are generally highly educated and well compensated too. A visualization makes it plain to see that most people take home very little money from their jobs. The federal poverty level for a family of four is $25,100, which officials believe is the bare minimum needed to purchase subsistence, food, clothing, and shelter. To put this another way, our visualization indicates that enormous chunks of the workforce make a substandard wage, putting them at extreme risk if unpredictable financial problems occur. It's a short article. I just was blown away because I talked about the things before in terms of income, but to see it this way and broken down from the Social Security Administration, I encourage you to take a look at this chart. Take a look at this article. Count yourself blessed if you're making over $40,000 a year, because we're living in such different times, and whatever news that they're pitching to you, a lot of it is BS. So if this video has been any value to you, please subscribe, leave a comment, and to my next video, I'm out.